My partner admitted everything in Spanish, not realizing I spoke it fluently. I'd been running a digital marketing agency with Sofia Navarro for 3 years when she took a call from her brother on speakerphone, thinking I couldn't understand a word. We'd built the company from nothing, working 16-hour days and splitting everything 50-50, and I trusted her completely with the finances while I focused on landing clients and managing creative. That trust was about to cost me everything. The truth is, I spoke fluent Spanish. I'd lived in Buenos Aires for 4 years after college, working for an NGO and completely immersing myself in the language and culture. But when Sofia and I first partnered up, she'd asked if I spoke Spanish, and I'd said I was trying to learn, just being modest because my accent wasn't perfect. She'd laughed and said she'd help me practice sometime. I never corrected that impression because it felt awkward to suddenly announce I was actually fluent, so I just let her keep believing I only knew basic phrases like ordering tacos and asking where the bathroom was. That's why she felt completely comfortable when her brother called on a Wednesday afternoon while I was at my desk, supposedly deep in a client proposal. She put him on speaker, and they started talking in rapid Spanish, and I kept my eyes on my laptop screen while my blood slowly turned cold. ¿Ya sacaste todo lo que pudiste? Her brother asked. Have you taken out everything you can yet? Sofia laughed. That same bright laugh I'd heard 1,000 times when she closed a new client deal. Casi todo. Quedan como 50,000 en la cuenta operativa, pero tengo que dejar algo para que no sospeche. Almost everything. There's about 50,000 left in the operating account, but I have to leave something so he doesn't get suspicious. My hands froze on the keyboard, but I forced myself to keep typing random letters, to keep up the appearance of being absorbed in my work. Her brother said something about the flight to Mexico City being booked for next month, and Sofia responded that she'd have everything liquidated by then. She mentioned something about the business line of credit we'd just secured, saying she could max that out in the final week before disappearing. Her brother warned her to be careful with the timing, and she said, "Don't worry, él es demasiado confiado. He's too trusting." They both laughed. I'd seen too many revenge stories online to make the rookie mistake of confronting her immediately. The only way forward was to let her think she was still in control while I built an airtight case. Over the next few days, I played my part perfectly. I stayed friendly and engaged, asked her about her weekend plans, brought her coffee the way she liked it. Every smile felt like swallowing glass, but I kept my face neutral and my voice casual. That Friday evening, after Sofia left the office, I logged into our company bank accounts using the master credentials I'd always had, but rarely used since she handled all the finances. What I found made me physically sick. Over the past 6 months, there had been dozens of transfers to accounts I didn't recognize. Small amounts at first, $2,000 here, $3,500 there, but escalating rapidly in recent months to $15,000 and $20,000 transfers. I took screenshots of everything, noting the dates and amounts and destination account numbers. I pulled up our QuickBooks and compared it to the actual bank statements. Sofia had been creating fake expense entries to match the money she was stealing, contractor payments that never happened, software subscriptions for services we didn't use, office supply purchases for amounts that would buy enough printer paper to fill a warehouse. The accounting was sophisticated enough that I'd never questioned it during our brief monthly financial reviews where she'd show me summary reports, but never the detailed transactions. The business line of credit was even worse. We'd applied for it together 2 months ago, planning to use it to hire 2 new employees and upgrade our equipment. The bank had approved us for $100,000, and Sofia had told me we were keeping it unused for now, waiting for the right moment to deploy it. But when I checked, she'd already drawn down $67,000, creating fake invoices and purchase orders to justify the draws. All that money had been transferred to the same mysterious accounts where our operating funds had been going. Full story on my channel and linked below.